Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Tiffany, and I'm an educator at the St. Louis Zoo. I'm really excited that you're joining me for today's webinar. So I'm going to share my screen. We are going to go ahead and get started and jump right in. Okay, so first things first, before we get started, please share in the chat box where you are from and how many people are watching with you. So if you look at the top middle or the bottom middle of your screen, you should see the little chat box that you can click on. So go ahead and let me know where you're zooming in from. Also, if you look and find the Q&A box, it should be next to it. And you will also be able to submit questions there for me that I will answer at the end of today's webinar. We do have a tech person behind the scenes that will be helping out and monitoring the chat. That is Connor. Thank you so much, Connor. And at the very end of today's webinar, we will be taking a quick enjoyment poll. Okay, so we're going to go over some community learning standards. And this is just so that everybody has a great time today. So number one, I will be friendly and respectful of others in my interactions in the chat box. I will use the question and answer box for relevant and appropriate questions. I will use the chat box to respond and interact in regards to the webinar topic. And I understand that if the moderator of the webinar, which is Connor, has asked me to alter my behavior in the chat, I may be removed from the webinar. Because like I said, we want everybody to have a great, respectful time today. Now, this is actually the 5th ASL webinar I have done. So this is a screenshot of showing you one of the ones I've done. If you go to our website, STLZOO.org, and scroll down until you see STLZOOM, you can click there. Not only will it show you all the webinars scheduled for that week, but if you scroll down, it'll show you past webinars. If you go to the St. Louis Zoo's YouTube channel, it also has a playlist of every single STLZOOM webinar we have done so far. So you can go back and watch all of them. And if you want to watch the other ASL ones, American Sign Language ones, you can do that to practice. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is I am going to go through the alphabet. So I want you to practice with me, use your hand and just mimic it as best you can. We're going to go through the alphabet. We're going to review some stuff we've learned before for those of you who have watched the other ASL webinars. So we're going to go over some animal words that we learned before. We're going to learn new animal words, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. So let's get started. Okay, A is for Armenian viper, A. B is for Babirusa, B. And what's really cool is we have these animals at the St. Louis Zoo. All the animals on this PowerPoint are going to be at our zoo. C is for Cinereus vulture, C. D is for dwarf mongoose, D. E is for emperor scorpion, E. F is for fennec fox, F. G is for grizzly bear, G. And those are our grizzly bears, Huck and Finley. Next up, we have H, and H is for harbor seal, H. I is for ibis. J, you're going to take your hand and make a J shape. So J is for jaguar. And then we have K. K is for king penguin, one of the 4 penguin species we have at the St. Louis Zoo, K. L is for lesser kudu. And if you look at the arrow on the screen, you're going to see that that is actually the logo of the St. Louis Zoo. So L is for lesser kudu. M is for mountain chicken, M. N is for naked mole rat, N. O is for okapi, one of my favorite animals at the zoo, O. P is for Partula snail, P. Q is for quarantine keeper, Q. R is for Red River hog, R. S is for snow leopard, S. T is for Tasmanian devil, T. U is for Uriel, U. V is for velvet ant, V. W is for western lowland gorilla. Some of you might notice that western lowland gorilla in the picture. That's my favorite animal at the zoo, Joe the gorilla. So W. X is for Xenarthra. Xenarthra is the group of animals that sloths, anteaters, and armadillos belong to. X. Y is for yellow-footed tortoise. Y. And Z, you're going to make a Z in the air with your hand, with your finger. So Z is for zoos save species. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment. And I wanted to let you know that my coworkers and I, we're always learning. We're educators, and everybody never stops learning. So in the spring, we took American Sign Language classes. The students that we teach come from different backgrounds and abilities, and we wanted to make sure that all of our students felt welcomed and included. I highly encourage you to try to learn American Sign Language. It is learning another language and will allow you to communicate with so many more people in our community. So try it out. It is something you can learn and do. I'm still learning. So I'm not an ASL teacher. I'm still learning. I'm just sharing what I have learned with you and hope to inspire you to learn it also. So let's review some of the animals that we have already done. So if you watch the prior ones, one of the words that we learned was lion. For lion, you are going to put your hand here like a lion mane and go back behind your head. So lion. Try it with me. Ready? Lion. The next one we learned before, that's going to be a review for those of you who have watched it, is turtle. And this one's really fun. So remember how we had our hand like this for A? Go ahead and put it like this. And you're going to take your other hand, put it over the top like a turtle shell, and then wiggle your thumb for the turtle head. So this is turtle. The next one we're going to learn is bear. For bear, put your hands like this, and you're going to make claw marks like this. Bear. Try it again. Bear. Excellent. Okay, we are going to review the alphabet next, again, one more time. And then I have some word games for you that we're going to do. And then I have a lot of new animal signs we're going to learn. So I'm really excited to share those with you. But first, let's practice the alphabet again before we do the word game. So this time we're not going to look at the pictures. We're just going to practice the signs together. Okay, everybody ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, keep it up, we're almost done, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Great job. Okay, let's try the word game. So I'm going to spell 3 different words, and I'm going to spell those in ASL. And if you know what the word is, you're going to type it in the chat box. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my chat box so I can make sure that I see my chat box today. I'm also seeing where people were from. So we had people from Overland and Kirkwood, Chesterfield, and Quincy. I'm so glad everyone else joined me today. Okay, so The first word I'm going to do is 5 letters. Now, these are not animal words like I did before, but these are zoo related words. Okay, so not animal words, but they are words that are related to the zoo. I see someone else is from Illinois. Hello. I actually live in Illinois too. Okay, so here's our first one, and I'm going to spell it twice. Okay, I'm going to spell it one more time. So first letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, and the fifth letter. Excellent, Megan, good job. You got it. It is train. Because if you've ever been to the St. Louis Zoo, you know we have an amazing train that goes around the zoo. So train, good job. Try it with me. So T-R-A-I-N, train. Okay, good job. The next word is going to have 6 letters, so not too much longer. So let's go ahead and do that one. I'll spell it twice again. Okay. Okay, I'm going to spell it again. First letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter, sixth letter. So if you know what I typed, go ahead and type it in the chat box. Awesome. It looks like some of you guys got it. Keeper. Excellent. Let's try it together. K-E-E-P-E-R. Awesome. Good job. Okay. Now this last one is a 12-letter word. I have never tried to do this one this long on a webinar, so let's see how it goes. So let's see if you can get it. If not, that's okay. Maybe you'll recognize some of the letters. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? I'm going to do this one twice, maybe even 3 times. We'll see if people get it. Remember, this is a 12-letter long word, but it is related to the zoo. That was a long one. I'm going to do it again. Okay, I'm going to go slow. Here we go. Ready? Okay, 12-letter word, really long. Anybody have any idea? Ah, you guys got it. It's conservation. Excellent. Okay, let's try this one together. This really, really long word that is one of the most important words for zoos, because that is why we have zoos, is for conservation and to save species. So let's try it together. CONSERVATION. Excellent, everybody. Good job. That was a long word. So I'm spelling words. So in American Sign Language, most words are going to have their own sign. I'm spelling the words out because we're still learning and practicing, and that's going to help you learn the alphabet. That's the main thing to learn, to start with learning the alphabet for American Sign Language. So that's what I would recommend. Okay, yes, I agree. That was a very long word. I just saw somebody write that in the chat box. I thought I would try it. Okay, we are going to learn some more signs for animals. These are also going to be animals that we have at the zoo. So the first one we're going to learn is goat. So take your hand like a V. You're going to bend it like this. Put it on your chin, and you're going to go from your chin to your forehead. Okay, just like this. So that is the sign for goat. So try it with me. Goat. Okay. The next one we're going to learn is monkey. And for monkey, you are going to put your hands underneath here and kind of act like you're scratching a little bit. So this is monkey. So try it with me. Ready? Monkey. Excellent. Next one, and we're going to review these again all because I have a lot of them. I'm excited. The next one is snake. So similar to how we had our hand like this for goat, turn it around like this, and you're going to slither your hand forward. So snake. So try it with me. Snake. Good job. Next is elephant. For elephant, we're going to put our hand up by our nose like a trunk. We're going to go down and come back up a little bit. So this is elephant. So try it with me. Elephant. Okay, the last one we're going to learn is butterfly. So go ahead and put your thumbs together. Put your hands out like butterfly wings, and you're going to move your hands like this. Butterfly. So everybody try it with me. Ready? Butterfly. Good job. Let's review those animals. And let's also review the ones from the beginning in case this is your first time watching. So for lion, we had our hand here like a mane, and then we pull it back behind our head to represent that mane. So that's lion. Turtle. Remember, we got our shell and our little turtle head wiggling. This is turtle. Bear. Bear. Snake. Elephant. Goat. Monkey. And butterfly. Excellent. Oh, I am so excited that you guys are doing this. A monkey is fun. That is a fun one to do. I think turtle's really fun too. I really like doing turtle because I love turtles. I think they're really neat animals. Okay, let's go ahead and practice the alphabet one last time, and then I'm going to get to questions and answers. So if you do have some questions for me, please type those into the chat box. So let's practice the alphabet one last time today. This will be our last American Sign Language webinar that we're going to be doing. Remember, this is the 5th one, so you can go back and watch the previous ones and keep practicing. Okay, last time, let's practice the alphabet together one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I'm sorry, this is G, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, almost done, V, W, X, Y, Z. Great job. I was just looking at the chat. I saw some chat pop up while we were doing that. Last night, my sister and I saw a turtle at someone's house. Very cool. What is your favorite reptile? Oh my goodness. I love reptiles. I think they're a really neat group of animals, and it's really hard for me to choose. Now, if you have not seen Wednesday's webinar about habitat deserts, my pet bearded dragon Bosk actually made his appearance on there, and I talked about bearded dragon adaptations. So I do like bearded dragons, but my personal favorite is probably a timber rattlesnake. We have timber rattlesnakes here in Illinois and Missouri, and they're kind of shy and elusive and hard to find, but they are one of my favorite animals. Okay, I'm gonna go to our question and answer box and see what we have in here. What are the names of the lions at the St. Louis Zoo? So at the St. Louis Zoo, we have 2 lions. Remember, this is the sign for lion. And we have Kabara, our female, and Ngozi is our male. What do I need to know about visiting the zoo? I miss the animals. Excellent question. So we open back up on June 13th, which is so exciting. We are very excited to be able to welcome visitors back, but there's a simple thing that you need to do to come see the animals. If you go to our website, STLZOO.org, you can learn more about how to reserve your free timed reservation. And this is so we can limit the amount of people there at once and keep everybody safe. Now, the most important thing about coming to your zoo visit is to make sure that you have your mask. So you will see a lot of employees in this mask or maybe some other masks, but everyone is required to wear a mask because we want to make sure everybody stays safe and healthy. Can I ride the train at the zoo? Is it open? I believe it is open. What do you like most about American Sign Language? I think what I like most about it, and if you go deeper into learning, it's not just about what signs that you're making with your hands, it's also all about the expression that you're making with your face. So there's different ways to express your face to communicate what you're saying, and I think that is really neat. How can I become a zookeeper? Excellent question. We get that question a lot. So definitely go to our website, STLZOO.org. We do have information on that. My personal advice would be to volunteer at a local animal shelter, get experience with animals, take science classes, and volunteer wherever you can. We also have a Zoo Alive teen volunteer program at our zoo. So those are all great ways to kind of learn more about it too. Does the zoo do other virtual programs besides webinars? We definitely do, and we actually have been for a long time. We have been doing video conferencing programs and have reached people all over the world that way. So if you like our programs, feel free to check that out. I know school is going to be starting back up, and we offer a huge variety of video conference programs that we can do. Do you teach other types of programs aside from webinars? Definitely. So live webinars is a new thing for us. This is because of COVID-19, and we've kind of shifted and have been working from home to keep everybody safe. So on our team, we have school field trips that we teach when they're able to happen. We do specialty camps, homeschool classes, after school programs, outreach programs, and video conference programs. Can you do red fox and white tiger? I don't know those yet. Remember, I'm still learning, so I don't know all of them, but you should be able to look those up online. I have several people saying, where can I find snakes? So if you are interested in seeking out snakes, I'm actually one of those people that do that. I like to go and look for them when I go hiking. First things first, as with all animals, if you are hiking or you're looking for snakes or any kind of animal, you want to always make sure to keep a safe distance. You don't want to harass them or harm them, pick them up, anything like that. Because some animals can be dangerous simply because a lot of times they're trying to protect themselves because they're more scared of us than we are of them. So it depends on the area, but snakes, there are snakes that live in the prairie, there are snakes that live in the forest. And a lot of times during the hot part of the day, you're not going to see them because it's a little too hot for them. So they might be under a log or behind a rock. So that they can kind of cool off a little bit since they're reptiles. Okay, well, that is all the questions that we have today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please go back and watch more of the American Sign Language webinars, start practicing, learn that new language, and open up your world to communicating with everyone. So everybody stay safe, stay healthy. We hope to see you at the zoo soon. Remember to just go on our website and reserve your free timed reservation. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.